Okay, so if you've long forgotten your teddy bear and replaced it with a smartphone, at least don't put it under your pillow. It can cause a fire, especially if being charged. The heat is trapped under the pillow. The phone gets hotter and hotter, and you know what happens when there's too much heat. You could become a hothead. Also, phones, tablets, and any other gadgets release electromagnetic waves and microwaves. The thickness of your skull will generally prevent them from getting to your brain, but the risk is still there. Now, if you're particularly concerned about microwaves and even afraid of talking on the phone, go for a handset. Loudspeakers, video chat, or even texts are a good way to communicate too. Phone holster is an option too. At least they create a kind of a barrier between your body and EMF emission. Plus, a handset is really handy for taking selfies. You can take a pic not only with the volume button, but simply by hitting the volume button on your headphones. This hack works both for iPhone users and many Android ones. Remember that it usually works with original headphones. Another place you shouldn't charge your phone is in a car. A rental one is a total no. The USB port is basically public there, so think about cybersecurity. To make your charge safer, you can either use your own power bank or wait until you find a safe plug. Not only it's insecure in terms of your battery, but checking your phone and struggling with USB while driving is a terrible idea too. Don't charge your phone in cafés. Juice jacking is an issue in cafés too. Moreover, the USB port capabilities are not powerful enough either, so it's a combo. But if you use an electric outlet and not a USB port, it's actually pretty safe, unless the plug is faulty. If the only thing that actually worries you are the messages that you're kind of curious to read but don't feel like opening, try this hack. It works for both WhatsApp and Telegram. Open the app and scroll to the chat you need. Now tap and hold. You'll see the pop-up window. You'll be able to read the message, but it will stay unread for the sender. It only works for iPhones though. If you accidentally crack the screen on your phone, replace it with a new one as soon as you can. Yeah, it might not seem a problem since the touchscreen still works, but all the grease and dust will get through the cracks. It will eventually damage the inside, so hurry up! Facial skin is sensitive, and your phone is almost 7 times dirtier than a toilet seat. Now picture rubbing a toilet seat against your cheek. That's your cheek, not mine. Yeah. So try not to press the phone against your face and always sanitize the screen. Humidity is probably your phone's worst enemy. Don't leave it in the bathroom countertop as you shower. The moisture collects inside the phone. There's also an army of germs ready to descend on your phone. A toilet flush spreads bacteria within 3 feet. You get it? But if you enjoy scrolling the feed while sitting on the throne, remember that not only your hands, but your phone needs disinfecting too, Your Highness. Your iPhone has an indicator that shows whether the phone's been in contact with water. Open the SIM card tray, and under the serial number, you'll see the water damage indicator sticker. It's a small line. If it's white, the phone's never been in contact with water. If it's red, it means the phone was damaged by H2O. Blue light, brightness, and font size can cause headaches sometimes. Go to Settings and turn on the blue light filter. It's called Night Shift in iPhones and Eye Saver or Eye Comfort in Androids. When you're in a car, don't put your phone in the glove compartment. The temperature there depends on the season, so beware of cold and heat. They can ruin your battery and cut your phone's lifespan. Be careful using the phone on the beach. Don't leave it in the sun or in your beach towel. Though it doesn't need sunscreen and there's no way it can have sunburn, it can be badly damaged by scorching rays. Lithium batteries are just like humans. Their operation temperature range is 59 to 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Don't charge your phone if it's over 95 degrees, because it may cause damage to the battery. Try not to charge it in a cover. We know cell phones don't really enjoy heat. The heat gets trapped inside it, so it can ruin your battery. Never try to cool it off in a freezer. Lithium batteries are not fans of cold either. If your socket is almost at the floor level and you are a bit squeamish about it, use a shampoo. All you need is an empty shampoo bottle. Cut off the lid and make a hole on the back to put the cord through. Put the phone inside that bottle, Plug in and hang the holder right on the charger. Counterfeit chargers are not the best choice. Not only do they damage your battery, but there's also a chance of explosion if you use one. Don't use your phone while it's being charged. Stay away from USB charging too. It's notoriously slow. Multitasking doesn't exhaust your battery as long as the apps in the background aren't actually working, like some location tracking apps or any music player. If, for some reason, you don't want to close the apps on standby, it's okay to leave them be. Your phone may malfunction not only because of battery problems. Unnecessary data can make it work slower, so reboot your phone once a week. Too many pics or documents don't make it work any faster either. If you store all the important information in a cloud, you'll also have access to it from any device. You don't need to go to zero before charging the phone again. This myth is pretty old and doesn't work for most modern batteries. The best way to tackle it is a partial discharge. For example, you can keep your charge in the range of 40 to 80%. It's pretty complicated, but it will balance your battery use. If you want to stop using your phone for some time, charge it at 50% and turn it off. This percentage is said to be the healthiest for a lithium-ion battery. Don't forget to turn it on once every few months and top up the battery. If you don't lock your phone when you don't use it, it may eat up too much of your battery. Phones usually have default screen lock for about 2 minutes, and sometimes it's a bit too much. Setting it to 1 minute or even 30 seconds could make your battery last longer. Setting a dark theme helps to save the juice too. Pockets are one of the worst places to keep your phone, especially the rear pants pockets. You can lose it or accidentally sit on it and crack the screen. Also, a phone has a full range of signals that just might not be too good for your health. Mobile data, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and also NFC are on the list. By the way, don't use public Wi-Fi if you don't want to leak your personal data. At least turn on the airplane mode if you still want to keep your phone in the pocket. Some protection shields can be handy. If you put your phone inside them, you will reduce radiation by almost 7 times if compared with when you put it into the pocket. Don't forget to refresh your iPhone's operative memory every now and again. It can help your device work better and faster. To do that, you gotta go to Setting, General, Accessibility, Assistive Touch, and turn it on. Press plus, then minus, then the power button. You'll see the power off bar. Press the assistive touch and hold the home button. The operative memories refresh now. If you see the Enter Pass notification after you did it, it means you did it all right. To refresh the operative memory on your Android, go to the Task Manager and select Clear Memory in the RAM tab.